Hi everyone, this is Laura and I have another project share for you today. I just finished altering this box and yes, I did it again. I altered another cigar box and this one I did in green. And I like to share with you what I did. So first let me start by saying that I took um, and for you ladies that have been following my channel, Um, my husband went into a Rite Aid or CVS store, one or the other, and he asked them for their empty cigar boxes and came home with about 20 boxes one day. And I've altered some of them for storage for my stamps for myself. And I have been on this little kick these last couple of videos where I will be altering many of these boxes for some family members that requested them previously for the upcoming holidays. So first I started out with my box and I painted it with the American Crafts light green, pale green paint. And what I did was I basically painted all the corners and the edges. And then to that, I added some of this designer paper. I don't know if you can see the paper there. That paper actually came from My Mind's Eye Lost and Found collection. And I just added some paper with some Mod Podge to the top of the box. And I also added that designer paper to the sides and to the bottom. And then I distressed everything on the box with some vintage photo. To the bottom of my box, I added these little glass pebbles to act as feet. Um, on the top of the box, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but you see this here? This was actually a gold vintage button that came from my husband's grandmother's stash. And what I did was I painted them and then I kind of scraped off the paint a little bit so the gold can show through. And then I added some bling on the top of the buttons and I cut off the shanks and I just hot glued it down and I added some pearls on some flat back pearls on either side of the buttons. And I did that treatment for every single corner of the box. And then around the box I added some gold mesh bling. Now the center of the box, this here, this flower arrangement came like that. That was gifted to me by one of my scrappy sisters, Scrapping Latina, and this all came like this in one whole piece. So what I did to that was, after I glued down this lace in a very pale light green, I colored the flowers very lightly with my paintbrush with the same distressed paint that I colored the buttons and the box. And it's that American Crafts pale green or soft green. And then I also added some of these mint green string pearls, and I just hot glued it as well. To the back of these flower arrangements, I added some more of that lace. And this one was a little bit darker than this one. I wanted it to stand out a little bit more. And what I did was I hot glued the lace and I just folded it as I glued it down to create this ruffle around the flowers. And then to the center there, I added a cameo, and that was made for me by one of my scrappy sisters named Silver Mackenzie. And then over here, this part here, this was actually an old earring. I had went to a yard sale about 2 years ago, and the woman was giving away a big bag full of old custom jewelry. Some of it was like really old and icky looking, but some of them were actually quite pretty, like this one. So I chopped it up in pieces. There were a few more layers to it. And then I glued that down, and then on top of that I added this little flat back pearl, also in very light green, and that works as the lid for the box. To the front of the box I added this wild orchid flower, and then to the sides I added these flowers that I had just won in a giveaway from Sonia de Jesus. And then on the sides here I also have some sprays from my stash, and then I added some flat back pearls here on each corner. And then I also added this lace and this ruffle trim. On the top I just took my mesh bling and I cut out 2 rows that were still attached. I didn't cut it in a single row, I cut it in a double row so that I could add the string of the pearls in between the bling, and I just glued that all together, and I did that all the way around the box. Oops! Oh no, hold on one second, guys. One of my little pearls came loose. Apparently I didn't put enough glue on this one, so I'll just take care of that. That's what I love about hot glue. Instantly you fix anything. There, now that sucker ain't coming off. There you go. So I did do that all around my box, as you can see. And then over here I have this floral mint green beaded trim that I also added all around the box. On the sides of my box, I used these Prima flowers that were gifted to me by Janelle. And I added some little pearls to the center of those flowers. And then this is just a resin piece that I had in my stash. And I did the same thing on the other side. And then to the back, I did the same thing. I just added 3 of these pretty little flowers. And I added some flat back pearl to the center of my flowers. And then on the inside of the box, I also painted it with that paint, but then I also sprayed, and I don't know if you can see the gold in that. I also sprayed the box with that Lindy's Creme Brulee spray. I'm so sorry, I mispronounced that. The creme brulee, yeah. And then I also added some lace going all around on the inside of the box. To the center in here, I added this Prima flower. Again, these little flowers were given to me by Janelle. They all came in a bottle, and I just layered them. And then I added a little pearl. And I also added a string of pearls going all around the inside of the box. And then the cover of the box, I wrote out the word mom. And I'm trying to get this so that I can get it in the picture frame. Hold on one second, guys. There we go. Because I can't hold this lid. And my camera's kind of shaky. There we go. Then to the cover, I am still trying to... Here we go. Much better. The cover of the box, the inside cover, I have also piece of that design paper. I had that little butterfly. I added this floral beaded trim to the top. And this here was a heart applique that I had in my stash. I know it was gifted to me, but I am so sorry I cannot remember who had gifted it to me. I have hid it for so long. It has been in my happy vault forever. And I do apologize for that, but I love it so much. So thank you, whoever you are. I had these letters in my stash forever. They were like in all kinds of different fonts, but the same color. I used that out to spell mom. And then I added, to the applique, I added some pearls, I added some of these flowers. Some of these are wall orchid crafts. Some of them are ribbon flowers from Michael's. Some of them are hydrangeas. Some of them are the roses. And I layered some of them on top of those prima flowers that Janelle had given me. And then over here, this is my small Monarch butterfly die by Diamond Dies, which I love so much. And I cut it out on 2 layers of, I believe it was white cardstock. And then I just painted it with my Shabby shutters. Then I painted it with the paint. I added this little flower trim. I just cut it apart and I added a little piece to the center of this butterfly. And then to this butterfly over here, I added this little heart key locket. And I thought that looked really cute like that, doesn't it? And again, this is the large Monarch butterfly die by Diamond Dies. And again, I cut it out on what cardstock. And then I added some paints and distress inks, and just to try to get it to look a little shabby. And then again, to the background, I sprayed that creme brulee spray all in the back so that it's super shiny. And of course, the camera's not picking up how shiny it is, but it is. So that's the inside cover of the box. And this is the outside cover of the box. So that's my box, guys. Another altar box, all done. One more Christmas project out the way. Thank you all for watching. Oh, and again, I just wanted to wish all my scrappy friends. Boy, my camera is really acting up. I don't know why it's not focusing. Focus, camera. But anyways, I just wanted to wish everyone again a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're all getting all ready to attack all those Christmas cards and projects. Because enjoy your turkey, everyone. Because after Turkey Day, then it's rush, 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 work, work, work. Get ready for the holidays. They are upon us. I love it. You hear me often tease and complain, but I love it. I love it. So, yeah, enjoy your turkey. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you all for leaving me such sweet, sweet comments. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.